2, 3, 4.
Good. Wait, is it muted still?
No, you're good to go, man.
No.
You guys have gotten so good.
That was for you, Ronnie. Good morning, my brothers and sisters. On this episode number 346 of the Good Morning Guys podcast. Thank you so much for joining us on this fine morning, afternoon, evening, or night as we talk about the game of life amidst the other games we love to watch and to play. I'm one of your hosts, the Brazilian Mountaineer and Transition Ninja, Lucas, Ham, Swisher, and Rayla. And with me to my left, the judge, jury, and executioner of fake news and spoilers, Patrick Novacell.
I'm so glad I'm on this episode today.
You and me both. Next to him, the North Kakalaki and our handyman, Hank McCoy, Ryan Isley.
Howdy, hey.
Howdy, hey to you. And then back from the dead, the volleyball and beast of the East, who's also a Rocket League and beast of the East, who can make you laugh in 3 words or less, Ronnie Johantis.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back.
And the final member of the GMG Quintfecta. He's got music in his heart, Doctor Who on his brain, and La Carreta in his old stomacho, Marc Boucher.
I'm back.
Woo.
Where's the fanfare? Come on, Ryan. Where's the button? Come on,
You're
bro.
right. You're right. The button.
I really thought you were going to do more than that.
Hey!
There we go.
A bunch of kids.
What happened to the claps? Isn't there a clap button?
A clap. Which one do you want? You want the stupid long clap or the regular?
You stupid long one, please.
And that's just gonna go. And that's just gonna keep going.
All right, we got a
Stupid
full.
long.
Fade out.
We got a. Is it still going?
Is that- Encore.
I feel like it's the same with the mute. Am I muted? All right.
Hang on.
So, guys, you all know how we roll. This is a crew right here. All 5 of us here. Reunited and it feels so good. This is gonna be the Mark and Ronnie show, the Marky and Ron show. Whatever you want to call it. We're gonna be catching up. We're gonna see what's new with them, what's been going down. And then Patrick, Ryan, and I will maybe interdisperse, pepper in with a little bit here and there. So, who wants to go first?
Of Ronnie and I?
Yes, of you and I.
Rayla.
Nope. Rayla's included.
Okay, well, before I go ahead, she can go ahead.
All right. Before she goes ahead, Ronnie, you can go ahead.
There you go.
All right, what do you want me to say?
What do you want to say, man?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've just had the microphone. I feel like I
Well,
should
do you
have more
remember
to
when you-
say than I do, but
Yeah.
it's been pretty good.
What's new? Has your son started high school yet?
Man,
Gosh.
no. I think
Don't
we're at
put
about
the evil on him.
20 months is where we're at right now.
Ooh, 20 months, approaching the 2-year mark.
Yeah, we're at the running everywhere stage, and he's talking a lot, but we have no idea what he's saying. So
Yeah. The speaking in tongues phase. That's a
there's
good
still
one.
really no communicating with him. He's still just a little wild man that we just let loose in our house every night, So,
Nice.
but it has been fun.
Baby proofing the entire house. You running around.
We have like certain areas blocked off for him. So like the living room is like basically like his Chuck E. Cheese. Like it's not really, there's just toys literally everywhere all the time. We got the hallway all cleared out so he can just run up and down the hallway as much as his little heart desires. We close off a couple of doors because he will just go in and get into everything. He wants to climb on everything right now too. So literally everything is just dangerous.
He's like no fear. He's like a
None.
base jumper.
None. He loves to climb up the stairs, but he doesn't have any concept that he could fall back and just end his life. So it's just
One step away.
he hasn't fallen very hard. You know what I mean? Like
The innocence of kids.
Initially, we taught him to like lay on his belly and slide down the stairs backwards, and he did it for a little while, and he's just abandoned that. He just wants to run right off the edge, basically. So
Just give him a cape. He'll be fine.
yeah, dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, Ronnie, is your mic muted?
No, I don't. I mean,
Okay.
no. Does it sound weird?
It just sounds like you went from like your regular mic to like your camera mic or something.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
It is
I
just
wonder
like-
if it did it when it.
Oh
just
man,
like-
nothing
the audio
changes. Garbage
from-
truck on fire, man. Love it.
Unbelievable.
Good catch, Mark. I thought something sounded weird too, but I was just gonna let it ride because I was just happy to hear.
Yeah, I was letting it ride too.
It sounds better now.
It sure
Yeah.
sounds.
Oh, there it is.
There's the sultry
It did-
voice.
All right,
did switch,
redo everything.
Doesn't sound like you're down the hallway now.
Well, we're at about 20
Am I
months
muted
now.
right
Is that
now?
that stage?
Nah, yeah,
I don't know how to work this new machine you guys
you're
have
fine.
here.
It's fine. Just
There's
keep
so much
flipping buttons.
technology involved now.
It's working now, so
It is.
Yeah, you're
All
good.
Yeah, you sound good. You sound good.
You sound good,
you sound
Yeah,
real
good in the hood.
real good. But no,
Mhm.
it is. I mean, it does like completely consume your whole life. Like all the stuff you did before, like it's just, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I don't really want to do anything or go anywhere, like ever.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to stay at home anyways. My buddy, my wise old friend once said, everybody's just trying to get home to all their stuff. And that's pretty much it. Like, I just want to come home and hang out with him and wrestle him at night, you know, all that good stuff. So
Yep.
it's been awesome. Honestly, we just had the big Easter, you know, he did the egg hunts and, yeah, it was pretty good. We were hoping to get like some really good Easter pictures. It's kind of funny because my mom gave him half of a grilled cheese sandwich before the Easter egg hunt. So every single picture, he's got half a grilled cheese you know, that he refused to get rid of the whole time. So,
man right there.
you know what I mean? So all of them are even funnier now with the grilled cheese.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did he
like,
end up eating
like
the grilled cheese?
years later, be like,
Like a
that
couple
was the
bites.
grilled cheese year.
Yeah. He ate like a couple bites and then threw it on the floor like he does everything. So I think just today, like usually like once every 2 days, our living room, like I have to like basically vacuum all of the crushed Chex cereal out of the ground because he wants to. He grabs full handfuls, but only half of them go into his mouth, and he just tramples the rest as he runs out.
Oh man,
Yeah,
Yep.
sounds magical.
it
That's a
is.
boy. That is 100% a boy.
It is. It is. You just, I mean, you don't realize, I guess, like it really is just like having a little wild animal that you just like let loose in your house, and you're just trying to clean up after them, you know, like not let them destroy themselves.
Mhm.
But yeah, it is. It's just a different world, you know.
I mean, Clark's 10. He's just like that. Still.
I was about to say it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know if they
it
ever
doesn't
go
go
away.
away.
I don't know
I
if
have,
they ever get
I have a 10 and an 8 and a 6, and they still like.
Ooh, and
Yeah.
a
I mean,
4 and
he
a
was-
2 and
He was eating this earlier today, and I was like, dude, can you clean up after yourself?
No.
Chex Mix, man.
Short
It's
answer.
everywhere.
yeah. No, he's like a little. He's like a little. I always think of him like every time he takes a drink of anything, he just like slams the cup down wherever he is. You know,
Another.
It's just
Another.
like a redneck smashing a beer and just throwing it down. You know.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Hansel and Gretel. He's just throwing crumbs so you can find him eventually.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Except they're everywhere. There's not just trails.
Well, yeah. It's
hard
to
find
throw
him.
you off. So the
Yeah.
opposite.
Yeah.
Well, you stop and listen. You can hear the crunch down the hallway. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, he's walking away from me, probably about 30 feet.
Yeah.
So
But no, it is.
Okay.
It is a wild time for us. You know. Just.
nice.
I mean, I don't know. It's fun. It beats doing all the other stuff. I actually stopped playing volleyball on Friday nights. So that's probably for the first time in like
Oh man.
20 plus years. I still play on
Yeah.
Thursdays. So
All right.
but
Oh, you
it's
still got
like
the
my-
Thursday games.
yeah, it's more like my normal rec league now. That's what it's become. Ultimately, what happens is as you get older playing volleyball, you get fatter and slower. And
All
neither
right,
of those
all
two things help you at all in the game.
in the game of volleyball. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
not at all.
It's pretty rough. Yeah, jumping is one thing that goes away immediately. So,
How are your knees?
Yeah.
you know, actually, I've never had any knee problems.
Good.
my dad has had 2 knee replacements like late in life, so it's just been good luck. Because I mean, I honestly like I'm built exactly like a gorilla. Like I have small legs, I have a huge body, you know what I mean, long arms. Like you would think my like little my little twig legs like would my knees would be horrible, but
You got Johnny
I
Bravo
guess
syndrome right now.
yeah, it's pretty much like that. I mean, maybe a little
Hey,
less on
mama.
the buff side.
Let's go.
Johnny Bravo is pretty trim.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
You ever watch that show late in life? It's real. It's kind of creepy now. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah,
no,
he's
he was,
a-
he was
No.
definitely
he's real aggressive.
Yeah,
He would have gotten
He should be
canceled after
on-
like half an episode.
yeah. He should be
Hey,
on
sugar
several
mama.
watch lists and probably in prison.
He does
I mean, he
not-
was based off Elvis Presley, and I'm pretty sure later in life Elvis Presley was like that.
Got this
So
little piece of paper in the
R.I.P.
mail. It's called a restraining order.
He does not take no for an answer.
Oh,
But yeah, no, the volleyball thing is more of it just gets harder and harder. You know, as you guys know now, as we age, like you know what the worst part is just trying to recover from just doing any activity really. You wake up the next day, you're like, man, you gotta be kidding me.
I was walking down the
if I
stairs
sleep
yesterday.
wrong, my neck hurts.
I felt
Yeah.
like my Achilles popped. I'm like, oh no.
Oh.
Walking down the stairs.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
man.
that where it's just you play and you're like, man. And then we were playing in the league where there'd be like a 20-year-old who's 6'8", hitting the ball like straight down. There's really nothing you can do about
Yeah.
that. But no, people, like the kids just keep getting younger. It seems like, but really like we're just getting old as crap. That's pretty much what it is. So
Mhm. Yeah. All right.
no, I
Here's
just-
my follow-up question: have you introduced Rocket League or Arc to your son yet?
no, he in fact is too dangerous currently to be holding my controller that costs $70.
That's fair.
Ah, that's
That's
good call.
fair.
That's fair.
It
That's
will be
fair.
drifting everywhere after he has
Put it in a Ziploc baggie.
All those Chex Mix crusts is just gonna get in the middle of those
Oh
sticks.
no,
Get in
yeah,
the
you
joints.
I was
I'm
gonna say
actually-
if he throws down his cup, he's definitely throwing down the controller.
gotta-
Oh yeah. There was a time where I have a controller that already drifts, and I just had it setting like on the remote charger. Like I don't really use it, and I don't know where that is now. Like somehow
Oh wow.
vanished. But
He might have thrown
Yeah.
that away.
he would just slam it onto the ground. I'm like, man, I can never give him like my active controller. I'm
A
down
real
to
controller.
one right now that works great. So if like the slightest thing happens, like I have to buy a new controller immediately. So no
Yeah.
video games for him yet. He's just too much of a wild man. He has started to
Yeah.
like dance when he hears music though, which is fun.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
he just starting to
Dancing
like
face.
move his body, and that's hilarious how that happens.
Yeah,
So
it is pretty funny.
yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember when Natasha first started dancing like that, and I'm pretty sure it threw my hip out just watching her. Like, just, They could just like they just put everything into it, the entire
yeah.
soul.
I mean, you got to dance with them too. I mean, I think most of being a parent is just making a fool out of yourself all the time.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're the best audience to entertain. They just,
I mean, the
they
real
love to
winner-
laugh at you.
The real winner is Elizabeth because she didn't know that I had all the dance moves that I have. So she really lucked out,
Surprising
Whole
her
other
every day.
gear that she didn't even know about, But yeah, it has been time of my life, honestly. Fun. I'm already, he's coming up on 20 months, and like you guys are gonna laugh about this, but like I'm already sad that little baby's gone.
Oh man.
It
That
goes
is
by
real-
I know
so
what you mean.
fast, man.
It really
Yeah.
is. Like now there's this little tiny man who's running everywhere. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like he doesn't really want to love. He doesn't want. If he hugs you, he's gonna like headbutt you when he runs into you. But like, he just isn't about.
And that just sounds like Grayson, and he's 8. So
Yeah, his name is Grayson too. That's exactly right. But yeah, they.
maybe it's just a Grayson thing. They just like to headbutt people.
Yeah, actually, he's at the height. You guys will relate.
Oh,
to this.
he's
Oh,
at
no.
the
He's at
perfect
the height
height.
where he
Mhm.
rings you every time. It could be his head, it could be his hand, doesn't matter. He's hitting you every time. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a ho every single time.
Oh,
And have to wear a cup every day.
oh, dude, it is a constant
Yeah.
battle right now.
when is
so.
but actually now would be the time to establish dominance. Like when that happens again, you just throw him down one time because his bones are still forming. You gotta throw him again, it'll be fine. Just like, hey, buddy.
Man, I don't want to pick a fight with him. I mean, he has endless energy. You know what I mean? Eventually, he would wear me down, I think.
Now I remember those. Days. The kids being 2 and 3. Those are the best days because they're still figuring out how to run. They're still figuring out how to talk. It's the best stage, even though they're terrible, horrible hellions. It's still the best. You look back at
Horrible
pictures, you're like,
humans.
yes, they're horrible, but man, they can melt your heart.
Yeah. I mean, he has moments where he's being Mr. Mr. Cuddle, Mr. Sweet, but most of them are, he just wants to run wild. So I think every night when Elizabeth like finally gets a hold of him to like put him down to sleep, like, he's like, no, let's sleep. I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound fun. So, but yeah, it is. I mean, we're definitely at that stage, but I do already miss that little bitty baby. You know what I mean? That little thing you could cuddle with, and those little scrunches and stuff, the little new babies. But I mean, these stages are fun. You know what I mean? He's starting to get some fun toys. You know what I mean? Like we're playing with. We got a bunch of Legos, and really, he just wants to pour everything out. Like just whatever it is, bag of Legos, pour it out,
noise.
And moves on
for them. They love that noise.
Moves on to the next thing, pours that out. You know what I mean? By the end of the night, it looks like a junkyard just in the living room. There's a little path cut through. So yeah, it definitely. I mean, it's a wild life, really, just inside. But it has been
100%.
It's been fun. I mean, just seeing him do the like little bitty things, you know what I mean? Like just those little things they learn where you're like kind of amazed that they even know how to do that or they do that. We were just talking the other day. He's got this little car, and Bluey's like one of the shows that he, that he likes.
Oh, of course.
He's got good taste. That's what I like to hear.
Bluey's pretty good, honestly. Like for adults, with all the stuff that I've watched so far, like Bluey probably is the top of the line.
Yeah.
Because there's some crap out there that just.
Oh yeah.
As a parent, it is so hard to sit through.
If I have to listen to this one more time.
Yeah. I've watched 1 million hours of Miss Rachel, by the way, and that's like. I'd rather watch Bluey. But
I cannot stand Miss Rachel.
Oh man,
or
it is
Blippi.
rough.
Either one of them.
I've never watched Blippi before.
Good.
I've heard that I
don't
probably
let
should stay away. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, but he starts he's got these little cars and the Bluey action figures that my mom got him for Christmas, and he always puts the adults like in the front seats. You know what I mean? Just like little bitty things like that. Like he just sees that in life, and he automatically knows that the parents go in the front and the kids go in the back. And we were just talking about it's every day it's a little bitty thing like that where you're like, wow, I can't even believe, he's learned how to throw things away in the trash. Like he knows what the garbage can is. And now his favorite thing, like if you throw something away without letting him throw it away, like it's Meltdown City. Oh. So he's the garbage ambassador at our house.
It's my garbage to throw away.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's been fun. I'm in the middle of all of those years that, everybody's like, man, I wish I had those back. And I know that I'm in the middle of them. So just doing my best to appreciate all that time.
Yeah, take pictures, videos. Yeah, for sure, man.
Oh, yeah, it has already gone by so fast. It's unreal that he's going to be 2 years old like this summer. So that's crazy.
Yeah.
You have to send me your address so that I can send you a bucket of army men for you to step on. I mean, for him to play with.
Yeah, you know what? He actually just got all these little bitty cars that they're like little dump trucks and stuff. And they're like little crappy Easter egg cars.
We have some of those too. You know what I did with them already?
I've been stepping on those. And he steps on them and cries too, of course, And it's the whole thing. Everybody's stepping on them. Like, why do we even have these?
Traps.
Yeah.
But if he's missing something, he'll be looking all over like he's a little bit of a hoarder. He just doesn't want to get rid of it.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah. No, I know I'm in him, so I'm trying to appreciate him. That's all.
Good.
Nice. How's work going? You still at the other place? Whatever it's called now?
I am. Yeah. It's Augustar Financial currently.
Okay. All right.
The funny thing is, I actually think the ship is probably headed in the right direction. Like the new company that bought our company, like, I trust them more than I trusted our company before. So they seem to be doing pretty well. But a couple people just left that Matt. I think that Matt was no longer there. He went to another company.
Davis.
Yeah, and he actually poached
call him out like
a few Ohio National people.
Matt Davis left. Good for him, man.
He was awesome too, But no, it's not the same anymore. Like a lot of people aren't there and stuff, and I'm kind of on my own little island in a comfortable spot. I feel like where I don't get bothered that much by people. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you-
yeah.
Do you go into the office anymore?
No. I actually went to the office this past year once for like a little like lunch party type thing for everybody just to like meet and greet. But that was only like maybe the second time since COVID I've been to the office. So
Oh my gosh!
Dang,
Wow.
actually the only reason I went back was, if you can see in the back corner here, as LeBron with a headband. I only went back to get LeBron from my desk. That was the only thing that I like cared about at my desk. So I had to go back for him. That was the other time. But no,
Nice.
I've been working from home. It's been great, honestly. So now it's like coupled with the daycare morning, taking him to daycare, getting up. And, I mean, if you want to sleep, don't ever have a kid. That's for sure.
Nope.
100%.
If it's the weekend and like 7:30 rolls around, I'm like, we didn't know we were sleeping in today.
That is
7:30 would be like a dream come true.
too
Why is Clark gets up earlier on the weekends than he does for school. Like, what the heck, man?
This doesn't make any sense.
Stop running around. I'm trying to sleep here.
Oh man.
Run with your
Sleep us for
toes,
the
not
week.
your heels, sir.
He's running on all fours.
Nope, got to thump everywhere.
Yeah, thumping everywhere.
That's my daughter right there. She's the one that the bathroom is right outside of her door.
She's got
And her-
concrete blocks for heat.
Good grief, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
all
Put
I
'em-
hear is just like
3/4
like
of her
5
body
steps
weight
because her
are in her.
bathroom's right there.
That was the thing
Yeah.
about living, because at one point I lived with my
Oh, yeah,
nephews,
yeah.
and like there was no it was just concrete slab feet, and like it was always just run mode. There was never walking. It was just run.
Oh no, you have to run everywhere when you're a kid.
You're always
It's
running.
dark. It's dark, and the darkness is gonna get you from the time that you open that door
Fair
to
enough.
going into the next lit area.
It's true.
Yeah, every kid turns into Forrest Gump, straight up. Just
I like running.
it's like that gif where he's just like running around the corner, like out the driveway. Like it's just like that all the time.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. Every corner. Running.
So you playing any games, Ronnie?
I I feel like I've played the same games for like 10 years mostly.
Rocket
Hey.
League and Arc?
I have been playing Rocket League a little bit lately. It just comes in phases, like too much Rocket League is not good for anybody. So we play it here and there. We've been having fun. Back to having fun a little bit with it. I haven't played Ark in a little bit. Me and a few friends just got done playing Return to Moria. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. The Lord of the Rings game.
Rings crafting game.
Oh,
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean, it's
okay.
cool. It was like a co-op, multiplayer co-op where you're all dwarves and you're basically just mining, and there's a little bit of a storyline. It was fun. It was fun. I think I saw like it got like a 4 out of 10 review. I can't remember who that was from. I remember Eric being really upset that it got such a bad review because he at the time was in love with it.
right.
And as we kept playing the game, I'm like, man, okay, like I get it. You know what I mean? Like I get it. I think it's cool because it's Lord of the Rings, and like, I mean, everything Lord of the Rings is pretty cool. But it was. I mean, we beat it. Like we stayed the course and still beat the game. I felt like the ending was a little like underwhelming. I thought we were going to be fighting this like Balrog like Gandalf did. Because we're in the depths of Moria. Like, why would But you do fight like a dragon, but it's just not the same. I
I
mean,
was about to say, then your final boss is just like Kevin.
this guy's been down here for no, it was underwhelming. I thought it was going to be like this awesome fight, but it's one of those games, and I don't know why games are like this, but like I guess I'm gonna use this platform to complain about it. Why do games give you all the best gear after you beat the game? Like, what is the even
Oh my
purpose
gosh.
of that?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable, dude. Like, why would you even get all the good stuff at the end when you can't even use it?
Yeah.
I hate when they do that.
It was
That
one
is
of those
annoying.
games. You get all the good armor at the very end. You're like, there's
That
nobody
is
even,
annoying.
and there's really nobody even left to go like fight. You know what I mean? Like once you
Right.
clears the area, like it's clear.
Once you
Is
beat
there like
Kevin,
a new
it
game
was
plus
over.
where you can take it
Yeah, I was
on
gonna
with,
say
with
that's
you
your
to the
answer.
next game?
New Game Plus.
Right.
Is it New Game Plus?
I don't know. If, like
Really? I
that's
think-
the only reason why I can see that happening is you can start off
Yeah,
with
just take your stuff
DNOP.
into the New Game Plus.
I think they have had like additions to the game since it came out. Like I don't know if they've gone as far as having like full DLCs or anything like that, but it seems like they maybe have set it up to where that maybe could be something. But I also don't know that like it's a game where if they're like, hey, we got a whole new, DLC maps and stuff. Like I don't know that I would go back.
Yeah.
So it felt rushed, I guess, a little bit. Like the mining was a little clunky. There would be like little bits of rock left and stuff like that you couldn't like get your cursor even on. They were just like floating in the air. So like little things like that. Just I made it seem like if they put a little more time into it, it could have been like a lot better.
Yeah.
But I've been playing that. I just recently found out Enter the Gungeon was on Game Pass.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
So I've been playing the mess out of that lately. Just
Nice.
kind of
I
like
was horrible at that game. I was absolutely abysmal at that game.
I think at first that really is it. Like until you really like play through and like get to a certain point. Like me and a buddy like started playing for a long time because I don't think I would have if I just started playing that game by myself. I don't think I would have like continued playing it. But I ended up playing it couch co-op with my buddy for a while, and then we just kind of got into it.
That's
as
probably
it
what I should have done.
progressed.
Because I did play it by myself, and I was like, "This is just brutal."
It's tough, yeah, yeah. But then once you play, you start to learn like how everybody like shoots and stuff, and then it's
like all right, I know the bullet spread. I can go in this pixel. Like,
yeah. Before you know it, you're just John Wick out there, just
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's
a couple weeks ago, Enter the Gungeon 2 teaser trailer dropped, and
Oh,
I was
really?
like, "Sweet!" Oh, and they're like, "Wish list it now. It's coming in 2026." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I hate it." Come on, just let me know a
I don't
little
even want
closer.
to know.
Yeah, I know, right?
know
It could be October of 2026.
2037.
Right.
The last game that I put time into actually was Ark. Like they're still releasing new Ark maps under the Unreal Engine 5, and they released Extinction like a few months back, maybe 4 months or something. And we played that for a really long time.
When the heck is Ark 2 coming? I mean,
Is it ever
they announced
coming?
it
With
for-
Vin Diesel?
Whenever Vin Diesel decides.
Yeah.
No, I don't know, and I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
that I'll like it. I love Ark because of the game that it is now.
Right.
So, and like I think actually with the Ark Survival Ascended, where they re-released it with Unreal Engine 5, and like they made a lot of updates, like
yeah.
it's a lot better. Like I know some people don't think that. I don't. I mean, I think the new version is way better, and plus they made it on the Xbox to where you can go in and just, you can just add mods to your server, at will. There's
Nice.
just a category, just a, any category of mods you want. Like there's just a million you can look through this big catalog, and they made it like like you could use a PC basically. So
Mhm.
we went in, we added all these like easier, when you die, like your bag's not left there underneath the T-Rex where you'll never get it again.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it automatically comes back to your bed with you. Like
That's good.
yeah. So I mean, we don't want to spend hours trying to get a bag back for the night. That's ridiculous.
Mhm.
But that's really been it. Honestly, there haven't been a lot of. There was some talk of them playing Borderlands 3 here coming up. I played once. Like, it seemed all right. I just didn't get into it enough to really know.
It's funny.
Borderlands 4 coming out later this year. that right?
September.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
In September, it seems like a really cool game. I've never played any of them.
It's sad.
Oh,
Like I've played all the Borderlands games, loved all the Borderlands games, have not finished one. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, just never finished it.
I think I finished 1 and 2 and maybe 3. But
was
there's
at, like,
so
the
much
boss.
DLC, like it's just
I
ridiculous.
was at the final boss of 2 and didn't finish it.
You're like, yeah, whatever. I get what they were trying to do
Yeah.
here.
I think we've
I
said
got-
enough here.
I got it.
Wait, that's Handsome Jack, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, you gotta finish the Handsome Jack fight.
I think what happened was
what happened?
was I was playing with a buddy and that buddy stopped playing with me. Yeah. So
Jerk. No longer friends.
Sure.
I can
Face
dust
on
off
me,
my
dude.
terrible character that I had. I literally I got pulled through the whole game by 2 people that were like already highest level, and they were
Nice.
just one-shotting everything. I was like, yeah, let's go through the story, whatever. Let's
Yep.
just go.
I did that in Elden Ring.
I'll be right behind you.
Oh gosh.
Eric pulled me through Elden Ring like really fast. I'd have never played. I would have quit for sure.
You're like, oh, okay, who's this guy? Oh, he's dead. Okay, let's just keep going
Yeah.
then, shall we?
I'm gonna fight a boss 20 times. Like that's not. Those games are rough, man.
I still have
Yeah.
not played Elden Ring. I do still want to play it.
It's really cool, but man, it is really hard. I mean, just from the very beginning, you can like run into this like knight on a horse. You're probably gonna try.
Oh, one of the Crucible Knights. Yeah.
You're probably gonna try him out, but you shouldn't because he's gonna kill you.
He's gonna like breathe and you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like it's just one of those games where they put somebody that can absolutely smash you like 50 yards from where you spawn in. Run for your life immediately.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right, Marcus, what is uppus with us?
Lots of us things. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Lots of stuff thingus.
yep. Yeah. So Ronnie, I don't know if Pat or whoever did. I don't know if they mentioned to you. So I don't live in Virginia anymore. I live in Ohio now. I took a full-time job here in Ohio, a full-time ministry position at a church here.
It's the Galapagos Islands in
Yes.
Ohio.
Yes,
just so you
Galapagos,
know.
Ohio.
Yeah. Ronnie, I don't know if you've ever heard of Gallipolis.
No.
Okay. Well, it's like very, very
It's
edge of,
right next to the Mothman Museum.
yeah. It's
That's
like
what I'm
right
talking
over the
about.
bridge
Like
to
Point
Florida.
Pleasant. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I've been
Awesome.
to the Mothman Museum. We're probably going to go to the Mothman Festival they do in September or October.
Nice.
I would definitely do that. That sounds
Yeah.
cool.
I think that's when I'm going to make my trip over there.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah, I have to look at when the festival is again, but
Oh, man.
yeah, I've been to the museum. They have like props and stuff from the movie, the Mothman Prophecy, and all that, and all this kind of stuff. And but anyway, yeah. So we moved here about 6 months ago, and been serving full time in the music ministry here at the church, and
Nice.
it's been good. It's been
That sounds right up your alley.
yeah, and I mean, it's a very small town, like 6,000 people, which going from a city of like 72,000 to 6,000 is a bit of a shock.
So you often hear it's such a small world, you know, when things happen, when you're like, how did this happen? My boss's dad lives in Gallipolis.
What?
Yeah. My boss often goes to Gallipolis, probably like, I don't know, 10 times a year.
Ah,
I was like, wow, that is such a small world.
yeah.
How
Does
did
he
you-
go to church there?
No, I don't think so.
He is Mark's boss.
But yeah. Yeah.
What?
how did you like find out about that like opportunity in particular?
So there is a website for ministry job postings, listings and things like that I put my resume up on and set things up to where like anybody could pull my resume. And so this pastor pulled my resume. Like I didn't even apply for the job. He had pulled my resume and reached out to me. And
Awesome.
yeah, so I went through the process, and yeah, it's been good. One obviously one big plus is that instead of driving an hour plus to church, now I'm like a 5-minute walk to church,
That is pretty cool.
and just a few minutes walk from. They have the office building that's separate from the church. So I'm there pretty much 5 days a week, and then of course on weekends we have church activities and things like that. So yeah, I'm heading up the music ministry there. I also help with the teens ministry they have with their worship team that they've built there on Wednesday nights. So that's been awesome. Obviously we just had a lot of Easter stuff happening here. We had our egg hunt last week, and then Good Friday service, which is basically they treat it like a funeral. Where you have to wear everybody wears all black, and it's like a very somber, obviously sad type of service. Even though obviously Good Friday is a good thing, but it's just that kind of remembrance and of and meditating on the death of Christ. And then of course we get celebratory at Easter. But so it's been a crazy weekend. Just going through all of that and all the extra stuff that we like to do for Easter, for celebrating Easter. That's pretty much all my life has, not all my life, but most of my life has been past 6 months is just deep into full-time ministry. And I'm super, super happy with where we're at and love our church. Our church is incredibly missional. They're all about reaching out into the community with the gospel. And, they're a super generous and super welcoming church family, super loving family. So I'm beyond thankful for them. And, I've gotten pretty well acquainted with everything. And then Ronnie, so part of that is we have our own house now. It's not like the church gave it to us, but there's somebody in the church that owns the property, and so he rented it out to us.
Nice.
So we have our own 4-bedroom house.
All right, yeah, got some space.
All right, well,
Yeah.
time for some field trips over there.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a spare room ready. Come on
There we
up. Or in your case, Pat and Ronnie,
Come on down.
Yeah.
Mothman time.
Yes.
There's some crazy stuff. Like they had the museum. There's like several shops around there that have Mothman stuff. Like they have Mothman everything. It's like Mothman potato chips, Mothman.
Ew, that doesn't sound
gross.
appetizing.
That does not sound good.
Chips are
I'm
free.
gonna buy them though, 100%.
Yeah, don't.
They're bad. That bad.
Well, they come from 1963, so no.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably
No,
shouldn't
they,
buy those.
no, they don't.
I'm still doing it.
Do it once. No, Kristen had them. I have to ask. I think she thought they were. I mean, she finished the whole bag, so I'm assuming they were good.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Or she was like, "These are so terrible. I'm gonna eat these really fast, so I don't have to taste this anymore."
These are good.
Yeah, love it.
So as like the, I don't remember what you called the master of music for your church. Are you just able to just teach them all just a bunch of Creed and stuff? Is that what you guys do?
With arms wide open.
First teens ministry. Yeah. Hold me now. I'm
Yeah.
6 feet from you.
All right, everybody, nothing but Creed from here on out.
No, but I'm teaching the teens and everything, like trying to help them grow in their instruments and everything, and teaching them how to lead worship and how to come together as a band on Wednesday nights. And we're all about, as a church, like not just making disciples, but making disciples that make disciples. And so preparing them for, potentially like, because we want to like plant churches. We want to go. We've already planted. We have a church that we just planted back in January, about a half hour from here. So we're like building more churches in the area to kind of expand gospel opportunities. So we're training them to be able to make disciples and to lead potentially in other churches. We're okay with not being big in numbers if it means, making disciples and reaching people with the gospel and expanding that. So,
I thought you were about to say like that we're just building an army. Like they're making churches, those churches are making churches, and then we're taking back Jerusalem.
Let the Crusades begin again.
We will march right now.
yeah. I mean, we're kind of doing that, but not
Not literally.
yeah, not quite. We're doing that, but we're not.
That sounds cool though. I mean, you get to jam out every week too. I mean,
oh
that's
yeah,
awesome.
It's awesome. And we have songwriters in our church, so I'm trying to build that up as well. which is a huge answer to prayer. So I mean, it's been a lot of like answers to prayer. Like I was kind of overwhelmed with how many answers to prayer that God just answered. It's like plop 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 plop. I'm like, okay, I'm a little blown away by this, but it's awesome. And Kristen got her master's degree in library science.
Wait.
Yes. So right now she's bivocational, and it goes and it goes.
It goes and now.
She's bivocational. She works at the hospital in the area here as her full-time job, but she also works part-time as a remote librarian working with their online database at a Christian college. So that's been good for her. She ultimately wants to go full-time into that. Well, so she's kind of been in the place that I was before, where she's kind of bivocational, and hopefully she'll get to a full-time thing. But yeah, man, it's just been living that ministry life, and it does take up a lot of time, and it's very dynamic. There's a lot of stuff going on at our church from day to day.
Do you ever make it back to West Virginia or Virginia, or does your family come up?
Yeah, so the last time we went up there was November. We're going up next month because my nephew is getting married. Not the younger ones, obviously, that I lived with, but my older nephew. He's getting married next month. So we'll be back in Lynchburg. And my in-laws were just here like 3 or 4 weeks ago. So they came up and visited and everything. So yeah, I mean, we're making opportunities to go down there when we can. But largely, like, unfortunately, Easter we weren't able to do it because I kind of had to stay. So
Yeah.
But so Easter was actually funny. It was weird because we didn't go anywhere. Like, we didn't go meet any family or anything. We went to Bob Evans for lunch, and then and then went home and chilled.
That leads me to the next question. Is there any like local food like spots that are like really good?
Oh yeah. So
is there a La Coretta over there?
So there's a couple.
Olive Garden.
No Olive Garden. Too small for
yeah.
that. Yeah. No, so there's a couple of Mexican places here. There's actually one that's like within walking distance, like within like a minute and a half walking distance. It's called Reyes. And it's not La Coretta, but it's still pretty dang good. And it's dangerous, the fact that it's so close.
Yeah, walking home from a Mexican restaurant sounds like a horrible idea.
Yes.
Sounds like the best case scenario.
How
I don't want to be
fast can you
driving
run?
home from a Mexican restaurant.
How fast can you run back?
Yeah. So they know who we are now.
Oh, they got your face on the wall already?
Well, yeah, and especially because they know I have food allergies and stuff. They remember me all the time.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's a couple. There's that one, and then there's a place called El Toril, not too far from here. It's probably about a 5-minute drive from here. That's pretty good. But I always feel weird going to that place because El Toril means the bull in Spanish, and they have this giant golden bull right in front of their building, and so every time I go over there, it makes me think of the golden calf.
Right. Let's
Yeah, I was gonna say, like right below Mount Sinai.
Yeah. There's people worshiping it out there.
Right.
Like,
maybe
Aaron, what have you
don't go
done?
here. You have the opportunity to do the funniest thing. Just get some old dude from your church to walk out there with 2 stone tablets. Be like, no.
I got these 10 commandments. But no, I mean they're pretty good. I mean, they're not La Coretta good, but they're still pretty good. And
Mark,
yeah,
did I tell you that my wife found a place here in Raleigh called La Coretta, and she said it was absolutely horrible.
Probably not the same one.
No,
Yeah,
probably
that's
not.
fake. Sounds like a fake La Coretta.
They actually have like they're like I don't know if they just take the name as the franchise, and even though they're not really connected per se. But I mean, like they have a La Coretta in New Hampshire where I grew up, and it's like it's so weird. But
Yeah, it's got to probably be just a franchise. She's like that. I will never go back there.
yeah, you either get like fantastic ones or just like this is crap. I can't believe you guys are still in business, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's some decent stuff here. There's a lot of coffee shops around here that we like to go to that are pretty cool. There's a couple pizza places. A lot of stuff is like a half an hour to an hour from here. There is some local stuff, but like especially stuff I can eat is farther away. Like we're about an hour from Chillicothe, that's got some stuff there. We're an hour from Athens. We're an hour from Charleston, West Virginia, where there's a bunch of stuff there. So if you don't mind making the drive, there's some good things.
Nice.
But yeah, it's a very small town feel, although it has a Walmart, so that helps.
Is it like a full size Walmart, or is it like
is.
the
It is.
It's
It's
neighborhood
super
thing,
Walmart.
neighborhood market thing? Okay, it's a
Yeah.
super Walmart. Okay,
I don't even know if I've seen a regular Walmart in a while. Like
It's
it wasn't
weird,
like
man.
a super center.
right.
They're rare.
They're very rare, very rare.
But yeah, just living life here, living a lot of ministry life. On the gaming side of things, honestly, right now I just beat Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Ages, which is one of 2 Game Boy games that you can play on Nintendo Switch Online right now. I've been meaning to play that for quite some time, so I just beat Ages, and they made it's kind of like a Pokemon Red and Blue kind of thing, where they're like 2 games that there's kind of similarities, but they're kind of different at the same time. They released them both at the same time, and so now I'm playing through Oracle of Seasons, which is the other game. So I just started that. I'm honestly considering trading in my Switch.
I was about to ask, are you gonna
Yeah.
go for the Switch too?
So I'm probably gonna take it to unfortunately the GameStop that's right in town here just closed, like permanently
dang.
closed. Yeah. So the next one is about 30 minutes from here, which I mean still isn't terrible, but
No.
but yeah, GameStop's running a deal right now where they're offering 125 store credit for mine, the model I have, which I mean isn't amazing, but still $125 would be a nice little down payment on the
Yeah.
Switch. So I'll probably try to get the Mario Kart bundle because duh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How much are the new ones?
So it's $449 without the Mario Kart. It's $500 with the bundle, but Mario Kart World is $80. So it just makes sense to try to get the bundle because you save $30.
Wow, Nintendo for $450.
Yep.
Yeah, but
What
I mean,
the world become, dude?
It's
but
How
they've-
much is the PlayStations and Xbox? Is going to be like $2,000 now?
Probably.
you exaggerate, but
actually-
you're not exaggerating by much.
Nintendo's the cheap
Yeah.
one. What are we doing here?
Grand Theft Auto is going to be like $200.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. No, but I mean Nintendo's stepped up their game literally with this new console. I mean, it's not native 4K, but you know, you can still play games in 4K, upscaled, but still like they're being more competitive than they've ever been in like years. So, you know, to me like yeah, it's still high, but it's a little bit more of a justification than they were with the first Switch. But yeah, the $80 games that kind of hurts.
That's that's wild.
But granted, that's
mean,
not going to be every game.
Nintendo
I
games
know.
never go down in price ever. So
That is
Like
correct.
Yeah, that's
it's
the thing
just
that sucks.
they do, but it's only for like one day, and if you miss that sale, get wrecked.
Yeah. Yeah. So not all the games will be $80 because obviously they've got Mario Kart World that's going to be 80, and then they've got that Donkey Kong platformer, 3D platformer that's going to be 70.
Yeah,
Um,
it'll probably be their big staples that
yeah,
get the $80 title. So like whatever Zelda game comes out, they're gonna be like, and this is $80.
yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. And I mean, granted, like Mario Kart World apparently is going to be like huge, like 24 players. It's like vastly open world, all this kind of stuff going on. Like it's continuous, like it's not levels. Like you drive from track to track,
Like
and
is that like the Crew or whatever it was, the Xbox game that was
yeah,
like, yeah, the
More
Crew
like
where you just
Forza
keep driving.
Horizon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one I was thinking of.
so it'll be interesting. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna try to go for it and see if I can like pay on it slowly. Um, but because I mean, honestly, like other than trying to play some of those old games, I haven't really been playing the Switch very much, so it's not going to hurt me to
Right.
go without it for like a month and a half,
Yeah.
because it comes out on June 5th. But yeah, that's mostly what I've been playing. I'll probably play after I'm done Seasons. I still have not played Split Fiction yet because I have not been able to get Kristen to play it with me.
Dude, do you have it?
I do.
I'll
I own
play it with you.
Sweet. We'll have
Do
to
I need a
that.
PlayStation or do I need a wait?
You do need a PlayStation.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll play it with you then.
Yeah, get Patrick to play with you.
Oh,
Because I was
I
gonna
bought it
try
on-
to play it with
swooped
Ed
in.
from Married to the Games, but I think he also has it on PlayStation. But I know like if one person owns it, you don't like
Yeah.
as long as
I
one
don't think
person owns it,
it's-
you can. I don't think you can cross.
Yeah, I don't think it's cross-platform.
Yeah, I don't think it's cross-platform play, but it's like same platform. You can,
Yeah.
as long as one person owns it. So I need to find someone with an Xbox that owns it.
Yep. But yeah, I've got that on the back burner. I also might I've kind of been wanting to play. They recently released remastered versions of the 2 Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver games.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, and I've been wanting to play those because it's been so long. I played the first one. I didn't play the second one.
I played
but-
just the demo disc of the Legacy of Kain.
Yeah.
the first one.
Yep, same.
And I loved it.
Yep. So I've been meaning to play that. So that might be next on the list. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much. And then obviously God Life been doing the through the word thing. Still in Ecclesiastes. I think I'm on 11. So I'm a little bit. I'm behind you guys, but
It's fine.
I kind of want to do that Acts worldwide thing that they're going to be doing in May.
Yeah, I think I am too. I think I'm gonna sign up for
Worldwide.
that.
But yeah, that's been pretty much it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off and just do it now because unfortunately it is past 9 o'clock and I'm gonna have to jump off.
Yeah, no,
Understood.
So I'm gonna rip the Band-Aid off. That unfortunately this is gonna be my last episode. I'm gonna be off for a more permanent thing, just with all the changes in life and ministry and with how dynamic it can be and all the things going on. I really had to take a long look at things and kind of be like, okay. And I didn't want to play the will he won't he game anymore with you guys, because I mean that's not fair to you guys, and that's just not something I feel like I just really need to step back from it completely.
Yeah.
Occasionally I would love to jump in with you guys and guest, because obviously I love you guys and I love this community, and it's been awesome. I absolutely love this podcast and love everybody, all of our joiners who listen to it. But I just had to be really honest and serious about just kind of stepping back from things completely. Just because with how crazy things get with serving here. But yeah, I just wanted to jump back in with you guys one more time And I was glad that Ronnie, that you were able to jump in too, because the whole family is back together,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and we all
One
about
night
family.
only.
Until 400, because I'm going to
Yeah.
ask you both to come back for
Oh,
400.
absolutely, that's happening. Yeah,
100%.
I don't know what day that is yet, but it'll be, I'm going to ask.
Yep. So, but I will definitely still be part of the community. I will be in Discord and everything like that. Obviously, I will keep in contact with everybody.
Yeah.
Because y'all are still my family. So, but in terms of being on the podcast and responsibilities of the podcast, I kind of need to let it go. So, but I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys for understanding and
Absolutely.
supporting.
man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I mean you've gone through like a major life change. You had to step away just to make sure that just to figure out if you had time to do this stuff, and you found out that some other things are more important, and totally get that, man. So it's been a fun ride. It's been a bunch of Mark facts that we're still gonna need from time to time. But love you, man. It's been an awesome ride.
Love you guys so much.
Yeah, man. We love you.
We love you too. Now go to sleep because I know you gotta get up at 4 a.m.
Yep. Oh, dark 30. So my pastor loves. He is very much an early morning riser, and we
Let's
have
go
Bible
AM
study.
crew.
Like I love it because it's early morning Bible study, but man, he is very much an early riser, and I'm like, I guess I've kind of gotten used to it now, but it's like the whole time. But no,
Jesus, give me strength.
yes. It's a good thing we're talking about your word right now, because
Coffee. Give me coffee and strength.
I even doubted you were awake at this time of the morning. But
Jesus looks at his watch. Who's praying right now?
Are you really talking to me right now? but yeah, so I gotta go to bed. But
Okay, man.
love you guys. It's been
you,
an
buddy.
honor, a pleasure. I definitely will be back to visit from time to time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sounds
All right,
good,
guys.
brother.
All right.
Catch you later, Ronnie. Good to
Take
see
it
you
easy.
again. Love you.
Good to see you, buddy.
man.
Love you. Bye.
Later. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
I guess I gotta hide you. Nope, never mind.
Whoa!
All right, now it's gonna do that.
Heyo.
So now we're gonna go there.
Big head, big head, big head.
Whoa.
There
All
we
right.
go.
We're gonna do that. There.
Oh, shuffle around.
Slight
I was just thinking, if I had given a speech like Mark, mine would have been more like, I love all you guys, but I'm not going to be a part of the community going forward. Just like I'm not currently part of the community. He's like, I'll still be active in the community. I'll be like, I don't know about that. I got like,
It's okay, Ronnie. We
300
knew
You're our Tim Router.
there
We
was
know
no
that you're
expectation,
not-
Ronnie.
I got like
You weren't
300
there when you were
notifications
with
on
us.
Discord right now. Yeah.
I remember we would name drop you sometimes just to get you to say
Every now and
something
then I would see
random.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you disappear again.
Those days are over. Like I'm overwhelmed with how many notifications there are. So there's no way I would get back in there.
It's not for everyone.
So I just can't keep up with it.
Yeah. Stop.
I realize like my technological level, it's lower than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Keeping up with the community, not for me.
give Grayson a year, he'll pass you up in his technical know-how
Yeah.
if he hasn't already.
100%.
He's pretty. I mean, it's unbelievable. what he
Dad, give me
already
that.
does.
Right?
Yeah, Clark's
Here's
doing
gonna
that
show you
already.
how
I'm
to
like,
do this.
hey, slow down there. You're not allowed to do that yet.
Buddy.
I was talking to Elizabeth. I was like, when we start playing these games, like, I'm not gonna let him win. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna.
No,
listen.
that's
No,
not. He's
you
not going to
teach him.
learn anything that
That's the
way.
best lesson you
They
can learn.
earned that. They earned
Yeah,
that W.
that's the lesson. Is life
Yeah.
is hard.
Life is
I get the
hard
look.
and
I
not
get the
fair.
look from. I get the look from Mindy when we're playing like Mario Kart or playing a sports game or whatever, and I'm just like, "What? This is how he gets better."
Get
Okay.
good.
Exactly.
Scrub.
That's what my dad did to me.
Get nub.
And do some Fortnite dances on them. Yeah.
Oh man.
gosh.
I mean, Ronnie, I don't know if I told you, but I played chess with Clark for this past year, and we played probably 100 matches.
Really?
He won 0 of them. Like there's like
I thought you were gonna say he beat me once or something.
but no, so like earlier this year, no, I made one wrong move and he beat me. And
Oh, he got you.
Yeah, he got me once. We've had 2 stalemates and he beat me once. So
That's awesome though.
I mean, he's only gonna get better if he sees someone better than him play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, chess is actually
Yeah.
a fun game. Like
Yeah, it really is.
if you actually play it, yeah, it is really fun. Actually,
I'm terrible at it though. I can't get. I don't think I can go beyond the next move. I like try to think ahead, and I'm like, I don't even know what.
Yeah, and then they do the exact opposite of what you thought. You're like, oh no, I'm back to the drawing board.
Why am I even planning anything? I play chess like I do this podcast now. It's just like, wow, what are we talking about? Boogers? Okay, let's
wow,
go.
you don't even have like the full page of notes and everything anymore.
No, but I do. But it's
No,
the
he
same
uses-
notes I've had for.
He uses AI for all the notes now. Like he doesn't even do
Sprinkled
it.
up these-
Yeah. Go back and listen to some of the intros with the AI. No.
Dude, the AI comes with amazing intros. It's awesome. It's a fun way to use AI. It's the only way to fly. All right. Pat and Ryan, did you want to save things till later next week? Go to
The only exciting
to
thing that
Discord.
happened for me this week was I found this.
Where did
found
you
a
find
controller.
that? What does that mean?
It was
Yeah,
just
you
a
found it.
PS5 controller. Found it next to the dumpster the other day.
Oh, dumpster diving again?
Nope.
Does
was
it work?
Literally next to the dumpster. Yes, it does work.
Nice.
It was
That was
nearly
definitely an angry girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Had to be.
Throwing
Had to be.
my whole PlayStation in there.
What
So
in the
you
world? How
weren't
does
here
that
when I
work?
did find one, but I did find a PS4 by the
Oh,
dumpster. Brought it home. I was like, "There's no way this works." Deep.
man, that's a
Boot
good
it right
dumpster.
up. Boot it right up.
I know. I'd be checking that place out every day.
Yeah. What do we got, today?
We got a lot of
Dumb?
angry girlfriends. I'm waiting to find a car. Just the keys in the ignition, the title on the seat. Like
There's a lawnmower over here today. Let's go. It's an old John
So-
Deere 2007.
One morning, I was on the way to work and I passed a leaf blower laying on the side of the road. And I was like, "Oh, I'm turning around for that." So I turn around, like it must have just fallen off the landscaping truck. Had gas in it.
did the
And everything. One
landscapers-
pull, we fired right up. I used it. It literally just broke this last summer. Like
oh man,
it worked for like 9 years, legitimately.
That's
That was
awesome.
probably a steal. Those things.
It
are
was,
good.
yeah. It was
Those
gas
things are
powered.
good.
Like, dude, it was just a beast. I can fix it still technically, but I just
You
don't wanna
could.
have-
You could still fix it. Those things last forever if you keep them.
I'm gonna have to fix it. I feel like
Just change the spark
Yeah.
plug. That might be it.
it's the string.
Oh, it's the
string
string.
basically, like dry rotted out, so now I got to replace the whole mechanism.
Oh,
Mm.
I watched the video and it was like, this is not going to be an easy job.
no, they're
Like, right
not.
away.
I had to do it for I've done a string mechanism for what was it? A lawnmower, and it was
Yeah.
not fun.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they make it easy.
No, it's not. It's not. But just doable because I did get
It
that
is
lawnmower
doable.
running.
Yeah, it is doable.
I feel like if I could rebuild the carburetor for a push lawnmower, you can do the string thing.
Yeah, I bet. Honestly, with YouTube, anything is possible.
Dude.
You know?
Yeah, man.
The college of YouTube. That's how you
Yeah.
learn things.
That's fantastic.
Good old YouTube University.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube-aversity. All right, Pat, did you want to pepper in anything?
I mean, this past weekend was a massively busy weekend for me. I mean, it was Easter, and then we had Easter with in-laws on Saturday, Easter with my family on Sunday, and then you have to throw in SmackDown on Friday, WrestleMania Night 1 on Saturday, WrestleMania Night 2 on Sunday, man. It was just, I was up until like 1 a.m. all 3 nights.
I mean,
I
that's
still have
normal,
not.
though. So
Oh yeah, I mean, but it's just like I haven't been able to play games. I was like, I haven't been able to do anything else. Like it's just been family time, wrestling. That's all it's been. No movies, no TV shows.
you didn't
all
watch
wrestling.
Lost?
I haven't had a chance, man.
Have you been watching Lost?
Yeah,
Yes,
he's rewatching.
Yes, I'm rewatching Lost.
I just actually made it through like almost 3 seasons, or maybe like 3 and a little bit, but I fell off.
Oh,
yeah.
Were you still lost and had more questions?
Yeah,
than
man. I
answers?
was like, when are they gonna answer some of this, dude? This is ridiculous. Like, finally, I'm like,
Nope.
I quit, dude.
Just keep piling it on.
Yep.
No,
I
there's
quit.
never supposed to be
What's
answers.
this creature out here killing everybody? This is ridiculous. It came up in the first episode. Now we're 3 seasons in. We
It's a
don't know
puff
anything.
of smoke. What is
Yep.
happening?
Smoky Dragon. Smoky Dragon
sounds-
sounds like a
It
robot.
sounds like the incline of a roller coaster. It's like click, 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 click. Like, what is this thing?
It was all right, but I feel like after 3 seasons, I was like,
Three seasons. It should have ended at 3 seasons.
I
How many
still.
seasons did it go? I don't remember.
6.
Feels like 8.
It's a lot. I just remember it being a lot.
Mindy and I watched all the way through it. We loved it. I have no complaints. I liked all the questions and the doubts and the unanswered things.
Why? Why
we
did
took
you
it all
like
in.
the unanswered though?
Lucas he's a different breed.
So they still never tell
I
you.
am.
You just like don't find out in 6 seasons.
What, the smoke monster? No, the
I'd have been
smoke
so
monster doesn't
pissed.
matter. It's vapor. It's meaningless. It's just there to throw you off.
It's meaningless. It just tears pilots from the cockpit and kills them.
Yep.
Man, they
Unbelievable.
never did they explain the polar bear?
Yeah, there were polar bears. I forgot.
There was a big white polar bear in one of those episodes, and I was like, why is there a polar bear on this island?
In 2 episodes, there was a polar bear. Yeah, they killed one, and another one was going after like Walt at one time while he was inside of a tree. Oh my gosh! Shut up, Michael. Every episode. Oh my gosh! And it's not all on Michael because Walt just runs away like an idiot every single episode, man.
Jeez, Pete. That's
And
why.
now
That's why parents have leashes on their kids. Like that is exactly. It's for kids like Walt. They just run.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have one on mine in like 6 months.
Do it.
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, at least if we go to the zoo.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want that guy crawling into the gorilla cage or
This is Cincinnati, man. I don't want to
Trying to
Harambe
wrestle,
into-
yeah.
We don't need another Harambe. All right,
dude.
everything went downhill when Harambe died.
That's yeah, dude. Justice was not done that day.
for sure. All right. Well, that's all from us. How about you, dear joiners? If you want to share what's new in your neck of the woods, let's do some quick housekeeping where we offer you towels, fluff pillows, topped with Andy's candies, and tip you off to how you can connect with the GMGU on X, Discord, Facebook, and Instagram. You can share what's new with you, just like the folks on that there Discord did.
Do you need
Starting
me to blow it
with,
up for you, or are you reading it?
They
for-
call me Tim. I have it open on my phone, so
All right, cool.
I'm not reading that
Okay.
screen
Sorry.
of yours. It's all good. They call me Timmy Paulin. Iffle, he said, I beat Sniper Elite 5 last night. Loved it. B++. Now is B++ an A-?
That's an A-. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, come on, Tim. Get it together. That's not how we
he's
grade
just doing it on purpose, just to make y'all mad.
Oh wait.
Oh, no.
It says
Yeah.
B++ exclamation mark. Is that
Yeah,
just
that's an A. That's an A then. Yeah.
It's a regular A.
A,
sounds
right?
like, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
You put an exclamation mark there.
Yeah, if he would have put a period, then it'd be an A-.
Yeah, exactly. He said, I looked into the DLC, but holy poop, it's expensive. Like $50 as you have to buy the whole pack. Hard pass.
Mm.
No, thanks.
Agreed. DLC $50. Get out of here.
I bet Sniper Elite was free on Game Pass.
Yeah.
They're like,
And it was
hey,
too.
$50. Nope.
Yeah. We better double the price
Actually,
of our
I
DLC.
think it
so we
was.
make
I
some
think
money.
Sniper Elite was free on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Now,
All
boy,
right. Next up, SE Retribution. What's SE stand for again?
Sniper Elite.
Oh. We're still
It's
with
right
why did
there
he, why
in
did
the
he
text.
shorten it there? What in the world? Come on, Tim.
Yeah.
Just write it all out. Sniper Elite Retribution's on Game Pass, so I might dive into that. Or POP on PS5 today. I'm just going to acronym everything for him.
The old pop.
The old pop. I've watched a ton of movies and TV while off. TV, The Pit on Max, Reacher, and House on Prime. Anybody? The Pit,
House?
Reacher, House. House is
the
old.
old one.
Yeah,
House is
man.
I
the
watched
old
through
one,
that.
man.
That was fun. That was fun. It's a fun show. Movies: The Mechanic 2, The Beekeeper. That's a Statham.
What's the mechanic? Is that just like an action movie?
Yeah.
It just sounds like some guy
Yeah.
getting pissed off, like fixing
Probably
cars.
Jason Statham.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is. He's mad.
not a mechanic at all.
He's got a
He's
movie
the
called The
mechanic.
Beekeeper, and he's definitely not a beekeeper.
They just
goes
pick a
around
random
killing
job. The garbage man.
He could be anything.
people. He's got another movie coming out. I can't remember the name of it, but
Foot doctor.
it's another
The
one of those
electrical
type-
engineer.
The podiatrist.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, man.
It could be anything. It's all just like a Jason Statham revenge video.
Yep. All three Equalizers.
That's what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
Those are awesome.
Both Jack Reacher movies with Tom Cruise. I forgot there were two. Memory and The Honest Thief, Liam Neeson. No grades on any of those, huh? You're just going to give us titles, Tim? No B++, C-, minuses? I feel cheated a little bit. All right. Earl, recovering well. Still some pain, but stronger every day. I'm adding my own cadence to what he's saying.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Sneezing is still the worst. Oh no, still the worst. Get my sutures out.
I mean, when your
Thursday.
last name is Pollen, I mean, like you should own.
Yeah,
that
what else are
sneeze.
you gonna do? Sneezing should be your middle name. Tim Sneezing Pollen. Did I say that right? Sutures? It looks like sutures.
It does look like sutures, but I believe you are correct in sutures.
Sutures. That's Thursday. Play by play. Snip, snip. Likely going back to work in my office on Monday.
Boo.
Yeah. Doesn't sound fun.
Can't string
Easter
it out
was-
any longer.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to string that out so he can
Just
watch.
sneeze and just throw your back out.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
just sneeze one good time.
exactly. Herniated disc. Then he can watch. The Podiatrist Part 2.
The name of that Jason Statham movie I
Spell
was
that.
thinking about is called A Working Man.
Oh wow!
It's
They
just
just
a generic
totally just get rid of all creativity. A working man,
A dude
He
on
does.
screen.
a
He's
job.
got like
Yeah,
a construction hat on at the beginning.
man in suit. Oh gosh, the guy with suspenders. All right. Let's see. Easter was great to see my boys, brother, and mom on Saturday. Even though I felt like poo. LOL. He is risen.
Right.
That
That is a roller coaster of a sentence.
Praise the Lord.
Please read that again.
Nailed the dismount though.
Oh man. That's exactly how Tim said it. I
That
told him.
is. It is. The punctuation. Tim, do better.
It's actually LOL he. LOL he's
Yeah,
risen.
LOL. LOL.
LOL he's risen.
Maybe he was trying to say. Maybe he was trying to spell Elohim.
Yeah, Elohim is risen. That's not how that works. Okay. P.S. Why y'all always complaining about me and your allergies? This pollen is innocent. That's you guys right there, you
Yep.
allergy boys.
Yep.
Mhm.
Stupid
It's all
Tim
your fault.
Pollen outside. It's getting into my face.
Yeah. I forget. Ronnie, do you deal with the allergies, or are you good? I know you were you liked the Nasonex there for a while, or the one of
Aspirin.
those.
Or
Aspirin.
not
that's what
aspirin.
it was.
Afrin.
No,
Afrin.
Afrin. Yeah.
Well, Afrin
yeah.
is habit forming. If you're not
Oh,
careful.
dude, I'm totally addicted. I go through stages where I have it, and then I just use all of it until I'm out, and then I have to go cold turkey and quit, go through the withdrawals, and then we end up buying it at the store again. So I go right back to the cycle.
How
It's
long
still
you been
happening.
using Afrin? 36 years.
36
Bro,
That's pretty much still going on. I'll run out soon, and then I'll quit
Yep.
just to show my body who's boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's right. You're like, I feel good. I better get some Afrin.
The problem is once you're on it, you need it. And that's pretty much what drugs are. So
Yep.
It's like chapstick. Yep.
I do chapstick is the same scam. Yeah,
No, yeah, there it is. It's all coated with MSG.
absolute scam.
Yep.
If you just drink water, you should be fine.
It's true. It's true.
Who drinks water?
I do. I drink water. This guy here.
Yeah, that's the only thing you drink.
That's the only thing I've been able
You'll
to
either
drink.
drink
in 2
anything
weeks.
you just drink water.
Ingests is water.
Yep, it's true.
I'll
It's
just
true.
have this appetizing cup of water.
Yep. Oh, what's for dinner? Water
Warm glass of
and-
water.
Yeah.
So I do have some
Oven
questions.
baked.
I do have some questions. Like you just were in a room for 24 hours with nothing but yourself and water.
All right. So these guys talked about it last week a little bit, but pretty much through Lent, between Ash Wednesday and Easter, I fasted from a variety of things like coffee, dessert,
Hot shower.
hot showers, you
did
name
cold
it. If
showers?
I've video games, I fasted from hot showers, so I only did cold showers. That
You
was
probably
to
needed
me
that
that
to
was
wake your body back up. I would assume.
probably the worst, and it really wakes you up. Like it gets your blood pumping. Like it's super cold, but when you get out, like it just
It's like an ice plunge.
Yeah.
it is. It's like an ice plunge every single day, and it doesn't get any easier. Like I eventually got to the point where I just stood under the shower and just cranked it and just screamed my
Rip
way
the Band-Aid
through
off.
shampoo and soap.
Just
And then
screamed
just-
your way through.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I feel great in here. I feel great.
I love
That's
you,
fine. It's fine. Your dad's just taking a shower again.
Jesus. Yeah. Who's torturing this man?
Dad's
Himself.
crying in the
He is
shower.
torturing himself. So yeah. And I ended
Quite an
up
accomplishment, though. That's a long time.
yeah, it was a 40-day, like I really just it started out as I wanted to just deny myself and just focus on Christ, read the word, pray, and it got the job done. Like it really changes your perspectives on things. And at one point I was like, I want to be in the wilderness, and God was like, all right, well, water only. So I did 12 days water only, and lost a bunch of weight. And but like those 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks, I had so much energy. It was unbelievable. Like
It is weird. Yeah.
it was crazy. I was like living off the God's word, Holy Spirit, and water. Like it just
You ever
was
watch the show Alone?
the movie, right? Or
No.
is it
So there's like a show where there'll be like 10 people. They put them out in like this
oh,
horrible
okay.
wilderness. Yeah. And the only reason I say that is because I just watched a season. It was like a season from like 2023, but that basically is what happens. Like to all these guys, all these people out there, they're trying to get established, but for 10 to 12 days, like they just have water. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and they all talk about how, like basically what their body's going through at the time, and it's kind of surprising, really. Like you
Really
can
is.
actually get that energy like with basically nothing. Like your body's basically just feeding off of itself.
Yeah. And my body definitely did that. And to finish it off, once I went through like 10 days or 11 days, me and a buddy that I work with, we did a deprivation prayer time, pretty much a fast from everything. Visual, like I put on a blindfold. I sat in a room with I put my cell phone, my watch, everything to the side, didn't use it for 24 hours. And then I prayed. I rested in the Lord, like took naps. I sang songs sometimes. It was just really a just me and God experience. Like it was really, really cool. I will say the last 2 or 3 hours, every 10 minutes, I was like, okay, now it's been 24 hours. And I was like anticipating my 24-hour alarm, and it just wouldn't go off. And so then I got that worm in my head of just, I want to check my watch. Like I want to see what time it is, see how much time I have left. And I could sense like God telling me like, you can check if you want. And so I went to check, and I didn't realize how close I was to the desk, and I just slammed my head right against the desk.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And
Yeah, go ahead,
sat
Jake.
back down. I was like, joke's on me. Yep. got you.
Jesus is over there in the corner
I
laughing.
got you. Yep.
Got him.
Got him. I didn't check it. The rest of the time. I just waited till it went off.
You're
and
like,
I was,
okay,
I
I'm
was
sorry.
I'm sorry, God. I shouldn't have doubted you. I should have just gone with it. But yeah.
And now you
like
have a
we-
concussion.
Yeah. And I blacked out. And it made the last 3 hours go by really
I was about
fast.
to say, that last 3 hours were about super fast.
All of a sudden it rang. No, but like what's interesting is I did it on like from a Thursday evening to a Friday evening. And right around the time that on Friday, Good Friday, when you would almost like obviously it was in a different time zone and a different continent and stuff, but it was around 1 or 2 o'clock. The Bible says that a storm, like the sky got dark and a storm came.
Yeah.
And the exact same thing happened. Like it started thundering and rain hitting the roof, and it was just really cool, the timing of it, and just knowing that, I was on Good Friday, and me and my buddy at the end, we came together and we did communion together, shared some bread, we did the grape juice. We didn't do the wine, the real way. We just did grape juice and bread, but it was good. It was a good time of prayer. And then it took me a couple days, I'll be honest, my whole body forgot how to digest and how to deal with food. So
Yeah.
I had like 3 or 4 bites of something and I was like, well, I'm full. And then,
I feel like when you come back from that, you got to start simple, like soup.
I did soup. I did yogurt.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a drink of wine probably would have destroyed your stomach.
Oh god.
Oh, it probably would have like burned a hole in my
You've been
stomach.
drunk for days.
Oh man, that would have probably made you so sick.
Yeah, it probably would have. So it was good. We did this grape juice, but yeah, it was just it did like this really. It was like a cleansing, like, and it's funny how like when I read up on stuff because I didn't plan to do the 12-day fast. I'd planned to do the deprivation, but when I read up on in the midst of doing the longer fast, they recommend you actually do a detox before you do the fast. And I naturally did that because I took dessert, I took pop, I took coffee, I took everything out already that I ate regular food, but I ate like fruits and vegetables and meats and stuff still. But that naturally cleaned my body out and then prepared my body for the fast. So it was just kind of like God preparing me when I had no idea what I was doing. But it was quite the experience. And
yeah, I mean that's pretty radical. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my Lent experience. I survived.
I survived Lent.
I survived Lent. And I'll tell you, like, guys, everything like I do now that I didn't do before, it tastes better. Some of it actually tastes worse. Like sugary stuff is really sugary.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just like, I kind of feel like an old man, like, oh, this is too sugary. But it tastes better. I'm more thankful. Like when I drank my first cup of coffee, I was just like, thanks, Lord. And then
I bet that first cup of coffee was awesome.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
It really was. So, but yeah. That was Lent for me. So, all right. We have one more joiner to let join us, and that would be Aaron versus Pollen, not Tim. He said Earl, and then he says sneezes catastrophically. So that's really loud sneeze. Exactly. My allergies are on a 10, he said right now, and I'm straight up not having a good time. It's been unusually dry, which isn't helping matters. In non-allergy related news, I'm still job hunting, but also look to learn some more Excel to help with that. It's good. It's a good life skill.
Luck, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Ifel ran credits on what was it? What's that game? No, you didn't say it right.
Sudoku. Sudoku Ken.
Doden. Aye, Captain. It's a pirate game. All right.
Yep, that's a pirate game.
Aye. Immediately started Eiyuden Chronicle, which was created by a lot of the staff that worked on the first 2 Suikoden games.
Mm-hmm. Sudoku.
Sudoku. I like that. I like that interpretation best. We're doing that one from now on. All right. It's been a minute since I played Metaphor ReFantazio, but that's next on my list to complete. That one just keeps entering the list. Like he plays a game or two, and then ReFantazio re-enters the list. Also watched Wrestlemania over the weekend. I enjoyed the end of night 1 and the beginning of night 2 the most of the entire event. It was very uneven. Not the worst WrestleMania I've ever seen, but definitely not the best either.
I agree. It was more of like a B, like a low B middle of the road kind of WrestleMania. It wasn't awesome. It felt like there was not a lot of pomp and circumstance they used to do that they've done in the past.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually, when I saw the one Scottish guy come in and I saw the helmet sitting on his little prop, I was like, is that from Halo or Doom? And then they showed the advertisement. I'm like, the Doom guy's Scottish? I didn't know that.
Oh.
I thought that was so funny.
It made no sense.
It made no sense whatsoever. I was like, what are we doing right now with WrestleMania? But Patrick, I just have to know, like, the ending with John Cena, his jorts, and winning as a heel. How does that sit with you?
I'm excited. I'm ready for the next chapter and next storyline because they can only do so much with Cody Rhodes this past year. I mean, they think they did a good job as him being champ for this past year, but I was ready for something new, and something new is John Cena becoming a heel, winning his 17th record-breaking world championship. I mean, the sky's the limit for what wrestling is doing nowadays. So. I'm pumped.
At the very end, did he go like this and actually disappear? That would have been really cool.
Gone.
How did he do that?
It just disappears.
Yeah.
He puts a towel up like they do with the dogs, and then he drops it. And he's not
and then he's just gone.
How did he do that?
Or Chris Angel is there. Mine.
The other thing I wanted to ask you about, Patrick, was what did you think of Stone Cold Steve Austin running into the wall with the four-wheeler?
Oh, that was hilarious. I was
think
dying
that
laughing.
was definitely not planned.
He was going like 45 miles an hour around the ring. Like it was the four-wheeler was going up on two wheels when he was turning around the corner. I'm like, you gotta be careful there, Stone Cold. And then he runs into the wall.
Yeah, I think he scared the lady like half to death. They had security near her, like talking with her, and he's just like moving on. And then he proceeded
Priceless
to
Jacob said that he thought Cody Rhodes was wrestling himself.
What's going on?
I'm guessing they look very similar.
What's this guy doing?
Huh?
Did they look super?
No, you can't see John Cena.
Oh,
you can't
shut up.
see John Cena.
I forgot already.
John Cena had jorts on.
Is that really that different? Like, doesn't he normally wear jorts?
No, but I'm just saying they don't look anything alike.
Not
Cody Rhodes
even
looks
close.
It could.
Cody Rhodes looks like Homelander.
Cody Rhodes could put on some
that's what I
jorts.
thought he was. Yeah.
Wait, actually, what does Cody Rhodes look like? I don't know what he looks like.
Homelander.
Cody Rhodes
He's got the blonde hair
like
slicked back.
Homelander.
Oh,
And John Cena looks like Ernest Saves Christmas, dude.
John Cena looks like my uncle in the backyard barbecuing.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I mean,
He's
look,
not
if
as
Cody
big
Rhodes,
as he used to be, though. He's gotten older. You can see the oldness, like some of his varicose veins in his arms and stuff. I was like, how much longer is Cena gonna last? Because he's a little smaller than he used to be.
That's why he's retired.
He ain't no spring chicken.
I don't know. Ric Flair lasted like 75 years, so
he was 75
true.
for 75 years.
he was old when we were young.
he's not
kept
Morgan
wrestling.
Freeman. Y'all stop.
Morgan Freeman.
You look back at Ric Flair in the 80s, it's like
I mean, he
looks
does
like
look
he's
old,
80
dude.
already.
Yes, he does.
That's what hard drugs will do to you, dude.
Yeah.
Drinking nonstop.
Yeah, the
hard
70s and 80s, like that's what kept them alive somehow. I don't know how it does. It kills people now, but back then it kept them
That's
alive.
why he was still saying,
Not people like
Woo!
Ric Flair. Yeah.
"Woo!"
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go, folks. If you would like to connect with us visually, spectatorly, there is YouTube and Twitch, where we have a plethora of other joiners who may or may not stream. So please come to Discord, find their links, and check them out. Finally, on Patreon and our merch page, you can support and gear up with us. So click that one link to rule them all, either on our bio or the show notes. You can type it out real quick. Also, linktree.com/thegmgpod. Of course, if you don't toss your attention or a coin to your podcasters, but are still the giving type, please rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Podchaser and Spotify. It helps us reach new joiners through stars, exclamation marks, and your feedback, so let your voice be heard, literally, if you prefer, at 929 GMG Guides. Alrighty then, Patrick, Ryan, and Ronnie, along with you, our beloved friends, family, and joiners. Go get your good morning this week, and may God bless and guide your lives as you live, as you work, and as you game.
1, 2, 3, 4.